Hello, fellow gamers. This is your host, Shredder Pro Gaming. I'm back in Brawl Stars today. I will be ranking all of Chester's supers. His supers are Candy Popper, Jawbreaker, Solid Miyaki, Pop Rocks, and Strong Mint. Let's get into the video. Now, Pop Rocks is going to be number 3 on my list, and here's why. It takes so long for it to get to your enemies. It's kind of like a dynamite super. That's why Pop Rocks is not that good. I'm not saying it's not that good. It is very good, but you're going to be using it to get rid of walls mainly, not to do damage to enemies. Unlike Dynamite's, here is the Jawbreaker. I can get it off, and I cannot. And they scored. And that's it for that game. Let's get into the next game. Jawbreaker is the best super he has because it stuns enemies for about 2 seconds. That is a game changer. See if I can get it right here. I may not be able to. There's the Pop Rocks. That one does a good amount of damage. And this should be a score. And it is. Now, Solid Miyaki is not one of my favorites. It is my least favorite super because you have to get. Here's the Solid Miyaki. So you have to get so close to the enemy in order for it to take effect. And it does a good amount of damage, but it's not one of my favorites. And we won that one. Pop Rocks is now Solid Miyaki is going to be last on my tier list. Number 1 is going to be the Pop Rocks simply because it's kind of like a loose super in a way, although it does not stun you when you use Pop Rocks. It does a substantial amount of damage though. See if I can't get one of these supers real quick. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get a chance to because we just scored. Oh man, no we did not. I thought we did. How unfortunate. And you can also re-roll your super with his gadget. I will show you what I mean right here in a minute if I can get my super. Let's see here. Kick the ball up here. Kick it to the Sam. And this here is Strong Mint. It does a lot of healing. This is going to be number 4 on my tier list. Simply because it does not heal you to the effect that you think it would. 1,000 is pretty good for the level that I am on right now, but it's not where it should be. See if I can't get a super right here. Let's dodge that Brock super. Let's come up here and get this gray. Now here's Jawbreaker. See if I can hit with it. Nope, cannot. Jawbreaker stuns for about 1 to 2 seconds. That's enough time to make a play. If you can hit with it. And that's ball game. Let's get into another game. Now these supers are very versatile. You have to know when to use your reroll and when not to. I have messed up and used it at the wrong time, which happens. Chester is brand new, so we don't know what his how he can be countered. So um, as of right now, we don't know how he can be countered. He counters Edgar very well with his Jawbreaker Star Power, with his Jawbreaker Super. But if he doesn't have his Jawbreaker Super, then Edgar can jump on him, and that's another reason why the Mint is number 4 on my list, because it takes some time for it to heal him. It's not instant, so that's another reason why it's number 4 on my tier list. But other than that, that's a very good super to have if you know how to use it properly. Just like Meg Super. If you get beat with Meg Super before you get it off, then you're basically out of luck. So, you know, it is what it is. I think that happens sometimes, but it does. Um, get rid of this Barley. Let me help out with this other Chester if I can. Gotta watch out, see what super he has before I go in. And that Jawbreaker, he has Pop Rocks. So Pop Rocks is, you want to stay out of that super if you can. It's a better lose super, if you ask me. But let's get into another game. We're going up against a Gus, another Chester, and a Grom, and I have a Gray and a Grom on my team. Get taken out by the Chester. Grom gets taken out by the other Grom, and the Grom takes out the Gus. Let's come up here and see if I can't dodge some of these shots. Pass to this guy right here. And we score. Let's see if I can't do some work. Pass the ball up. Dodge some shots. And That Chester got me and they scored. How unfortunate. Let's see what I can do right here. Jawbreaker. Missed it. If you can hit Jawbreaker, it is a very, very good super. But if you miss it, obviously it's not. So, um, if you can hit with Jawbreaker, that is very, very good. Um, this Chester is dodging my shots like you wouldn't believe. And I get taken out by the Chester. And it looks like they just scored. How unfortunate. And I get some power points right here. Let's get into the next game. I have a Crow and a Gray on my team, and it looks like there is a Crow and a Byron. No, a Buzz, a Byron, and a Bonnie on the opposing team. See what super I can get. And it is always random. I got the Mint. Let's heal up. Let's see if I can't get rid of this Bonnie real quick. If I can find her. There she is. Let's get rid of this Buzz. If I can, and it doesn't look like I can. Jawbreaker is so freaking overpowered, it's not even funny. Pass to the Gray. Good jump by our Crow. And I have the Mints right here. That healed me up all the way. Let's pass to the Crow. And let's come right over here to the score. Oh man, couldn't score. How unfortunate. Crow jumped in when they had full health, which is not ideal. Bonnie's trying to take Buzz stuns me and takes me out. And that Crow is just got taken out. And I wasn't able to drop Pop Rocks in time. That is really unfortunate. And each attack you have a new projectile. So there we go. It's a good score. First attack you have 1, second attack you have 2, third attack you have 3. Now Star Power gives you an extra attack, which I do not have on this account, so cannot show you that. But I figured it was his Star Power that gave him an extra attack. And that Byron is trying to take me out. It does. Crow's not able to take that Buzz out, and that Buzz scores. Let's get into one more game. This game we're going up against an 8-bit, a Barley, and a Gus, and I have a Crow and a Squeak on my team. Let's get rid of this Barley if I can, and I did. Nice, nice, nice. And we scored. Let me get this lane again. Looks like they switched lanes. That's okay. And that Gus gets taken out. come up here. Shoot the ball up. Take out this Gus. That's ball game. So the ranking for the supers would be Candy Popper number 1, Salmiakki number 2. No, apologies. Jawbreaker number 1, Candy Popper number 2, Pop Rocks number 3, Strong Mint number 4, and Salmiakki number 5. The reason why I say that, Jawbreaker stuns you for at least 1 to 2 seconds, and that's enough to change the game. The reason why I put Candy Popper at number 2 is because it takes so long for the super to get out of your hand, and you're going to use it mainly to get rid of walls. I do anyway. You may not. Candy Pop Rocks at number 3, simply because it's like a loose super. It slows you down. Strong Mint at number 4, because it heals you for 3240, and he throws it up in the air and it hits him. He eats it. And Salmiakki at number 5, simply because you have to get so close to the enemy in order for it to work. I'm not saying that Salmiakki is not a good super. It is a very good super. There's a ton of damage. But that's my tier list for each of Chester's supers. If you like this video, please be sure to slap a like on it and to hit that subscribe button and the bell for daily videos of Brawl Stars. Until next time, everybody, bye-bye.